some beard now. Yep, nailed it. Yep. After about a month, got some stuff from Weatherbeard. Yep, nailed it. Weatherbeard. Speaking of which, there he is. Scott, welcome. Let's see if Cory wants to hop in.
Hey, what's up, Walt? Hey, there's Cory.
What's up, my bro?
How's it going? Nice.
Good, man. It's good. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm excited. Finally
Awesome.
got my stuff in. We're gonna.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm excited to get your reaction, see what you think, but more importantly, after you get a chance to wear the product for a few days and really get a response for the feeling of it all working together. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely keep you updated.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing my new blend.
Ooh,
so,
cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the future of Weatherbeard this year, the rebrand, the whole new carrier change, just to see what all of my like old faithful customers really think about the change and how it compares to the original. I'm excited to bring some new fragrances to the lineup as well. I'm actually right now in my room looking at like tons of fragrance oils that I got.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. So just tons of these things. And I've already smelled like 4 or 5 of them that are just
Nice.
like, oh, that's got to go into something. I don't know how it works, but yeah. So
Yeah, it's gotta be used for something. That's awesome.
for sure. I forgot what you got, so get into it, man. Let's
Yeah.
open it up. What did I send you? I remember I included some extra colognes because I felt bad about the shipping cost. I was like, whoa.
So, yeah.
I don't send things
So,
to Canada.
Yeah, Torrent, solid clone.
Ooh, yeah, man.
Ooh.
You warm that up a little bit, and it'll bring the fragrance out, obviously. But yeah, so you're just gonna like swipe your finger across that a few times.
Yep.
Put it right back behind the neck, behind the ear,
Okay.
and then like on your wrists. I just
That's
kind of
really
rub
good
it across
smell.
the wrist, or you can even put it on like the inside of your arms, you know.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah, that's a really good smell. I like that. I like that a lot.
your beard will not fall off your face either. If you wanted to like swipe a little bit of it on your mustache, you know,
Good to know.
that won't hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else do we got? What else did I send you?
Crosswind, solid clone.
Okay, yeah. Aqua de Gio, man. That's
Yeah.
one of the more like subtle out of the can. It's a little like clean. But once you warm it up again, you melt that down, you get a little bit of it going, you can really smell that.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. That's a good smell too.
Epic.
Yeah. Let's get to the main stuff.
Yes, sir, man.
All right. Sweet Embers.
Let's just say I can send out a couple invites here. I'm gonna.
Oh, true.
I'll try. See, like I'll hit all my green dot people because.
Yep. Yeah, it's always the way to do it.
Yeah, it's only the ones that are online right now.
Yeah.
So.
Although it's weird because I've seen, like, I know some people like somehow have figured out how to set it up that you can be online without like showing that you're online. I'm not quite sure how, but yeah, like, I've seen it where I like message someone and they've gotten back like right away, even though they don't have the green dot.
I got you.
Give that a shake. Smell it a little bit.
Which one is that?
This is the Sweet Embers.
Sweet Ember. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a light, spicy floral, that tobacco vanilla.
Yep.
Like I said, man, the way that I designed my fragrances was to never be something really loud.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
there. Warm it up in your hands, you putting it on. You can smell it when you're putting it on, but whenever I started 5 years ago, there wasn't a lot of other companies on the market to really do like research and development and like, how strong is everybody else's? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to spend like hundreds of dollars trying to figure out the market average scent strength. I said, I'm just going to do something that I feel like for the purpose of the product, is to really just be something that you enjoy as you're putting it on, but it's not supposed to be your main fragrance, you know, like, that's what guys 100%. Wear body sprays and colognes and stuff like that for, so. But yeah, man, it's a good smell. It's great, or I wouldn't have it, so.
Yeah, no, it's a really good smell for sure. All right, and then we got Beard Whip, Sweet Embers.
Oh yeah, the whips are usually just a bit stronger. By volume, just the way that I had my recipes. So you get a little bit of extra scent out of the whips and the balms. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The UPS truck just rolled up at my house, man. Check it out. I'm gonna spy on them. They're about to drop off some supplies. Oh, this is on top of my roof. Look at how snowy it is, man.
Oh, jeez.
It's real snowy here too. Wonderland here in Ohio, but yeah, the UPS guy is about to drop off my stuff.
It's like, I feel like with like getting packages, it's no matter how many you get, it's exciting every time.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're here. What did I get? Like, I can't even remember what I ordered.
100%. And then we got the leather and lumber.
Like I just found these right here. These are my little shrink bands that I put on my beard oil.
Okay.
Just to seal them up, and I had like a ginormous envelope out in front of my door. I'm like, all right, what did I get? And I open it up, and it's like a little band of plastic. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I ordered that. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that a lot.
For sure, man. That's the leather and lumber?
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. So I find that in the whip, just again, like the leather comes through more, whereas in the oil, I think like the woodsy scent comes through more, and the leather's kind of a back note. So they work really well together as a pair.
Yeah, awesome. Speaking of which, here's the oil.
For sure. Okay, give it a little shake, right?
Yeah.
Those seals, man. The way that I heat shrink those on there, it's usually well, you did that really easy, making me look bad. They're usually kind of hard to get off of there. I fight with it, just trying to reopen one. You know, I'm like, man, this is what it's like for a customer. Like, I gotta get a knife and like poke it. And, so.
No, I've opened a lot of them. So, what's up, Weird? Yeah, no, I've gotten pretty good at the art of opening those plastic seals. Oh yeah, you definitely get the woodsiness more out of the oil. Yep, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's a great scent.
It's very clean.
Yeah, 100%.
Pine and cedar, which is really standard, and then just throw some leather on it, and it's like, okay, brings it all together.
Yeah, it's a really good scent. That's cool.
Yeah. We have already got some new art drawn up for like our springtime thank you cards.
Okay. Cool.
It's really cool, man. Like the design, I'm thinking it's gonna be something that people want to put on their wall.
Oh yeah, well you can see behind me, I've got just a couple of them up there.
For sure, man. Get a collage.
Add that to the wall.
Yes, sir. The one that we have, it's like really cool. My wife found a design on this website that we pay to have a membership to, where it's like artists submit their work. You know, you can kind of browse and use some of it for commercial purposes, depending on like how much of the design is being used as like the overall theme, or if it's just like part of what you're working with. But
okay, cool.
She found this like heart. It's like an image of an actual heart. But inside of the heart is like trees and the mountains and a tent and like a stream running off into the mountains. And it's like, cool. So it's kind of like, you know, the heart of adventure, like an adventurous heart. So I worked that into the thank you card, and I think it's really cool looking. So
yeah, super nice looking. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we got the Unscented Beard Wash, last but not least.
Yeah, that's very thick. So you would have to like take the cap off and kind of like squeeze the bottle to see it pop up to like really get an idea for what the consistency is going to be like. And it does take like a really good hard shake to get it to like go down into the cap. Because there's quite a bit of shea butter in it, which is the way we recommend to use it on the bottle, I guess, is more like a co-wash.
Oh yeah, cool.
Even though it is 50% detergent, like a cleanser,
the
other 50% is conditioner. So it works best when like you get in the shower, get some water going, put a little bit of it in the beard, and then wash your body off, and then at the very end of your shower, like rinse it out.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
And like some of that softening effect has an ability to like get into the skin, and then the cast iron soap like rinses everything out, and it feels nice and clean. So, but it won't leave you feeling stripped at all.
Yeah, good, awesome. Yeah, that's always the thing that I'm like nervous about when I'm testing a beard wash. I haven't tested a ton, but
it doesn't lather a lot either.
Okay, cool.
So it'll be very, very, very low lather, if any.
So very, very much like a co-wash rather than just like a straight up wash. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's crazy though, because like 50% of the blend is like a soap base. So it's got 50% detergent. So I wouldn't rightfully call it a co-wash, because typically co-wash has more conditioner than detergent in it. And this is a perfect 50-50 blend. So I figured just calling it like a daily conditioning beard wash is more appropriate. So
that makes sense. Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
Yeah,
and I'll be making more of that today. Actually, I just sent out 30 bottles of beard wash to 2 stores.
Wow.
So
cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So which one do you like better out of the Sweet Embers or the leather? Like just probably situational. Like how do I feel today?
I feel like Sweet Embers is I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot of going out right now, but I feel like Sweet Embers would be more of a like evening kind of going out scent, and then Leather and Lumber I feel like is just like a more day-to-day scent.
Yeah,
I would say
that's what I was gonna say. To me, I feel like Leather and Lumber is more of like a daily fragrance, where personally the Sweet Embers, since it's like more of a spicy type of fragrance, it kind of works better in the fall and winter months. I don't see tobacco vanilla being like much of a summer scent, but
fair.
That's just personal. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's nobody walking around like, hey, you can't wear that in the summertime, dude. What are you doing?
True. It's just kind of like wear whatever you want to wear.
For sure. Like one of my favorite things to do is like get really creative, kind of like
totally
Don does. You know, he always has like his little trio, 3D Farm Benson.
Yeah.
If you've got him, he always mixes like 2 or 3 companies, but
cool.
like blending something with a tobacco vanilla, like a citrus blend or like an amber based fragrance or something.
Ooh.
It's just fun getting creative, you know, put a little bit in one hand, like melt 2 different butters, get a finger of one butter and then melt them together and be like, that's cool. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited. You finally got it. I was like, is this ever going to get there? I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's international shipping.
Gotta hate it.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, I just never, I don't know. I just don't see a lot of people, which you proved me wrong, but I don't see a lot of people being willing to pay, you know, $20, $30, $40 to get beard products sent to them, you know, when it's over half of their order value, or like you buy $40 worth of beard products and it's $30 to ship it or something. It's like, if anything goes wrong in the process,
it's
like it's a hit on both of you at that point, to really like figure out what's going on. You got tons of waiting and refunds and figuring out all that stuff. So
it's definitely an annoying process for international shipping, but I'm used to it at this point.
But yeah, man, if you're making making little small batches of stuff for yourself, you know, it's always fun to experiment, and
totally.
That's how all of us beard companies get started, man. We're like just messing around with carrier oils, and you know, I got like all these carriers.
Oh, geez.
Here, just tons of gallon jugs of carriers everywhere.
All the carrier oils.
Yeah, and then like I have closets here that are just filled with butter and just buckets and buckets of soap, and it ends up, it's crazy, man. It still blows my mind that, like, I morning on my live stream that I started a hobby, something I just enjoyed doing, and just had this idea to put it on Etsy, and it literally just step by step, little by little. It wasn't like I sat down like, you know what, I really want to get into business, and like I want to build a brand. I want to like put myself out there and be a businessman. It was like none of that ever crossed. It literally was like baby stepping, so slow through like, okay, people like this. Like I should probably get some sort of a single member LLC or like a sole proprietorship or something, and have like a bank account for this, because now my personal expenses are blending with this little side hustle. And is this a business at this point? I mean, you know, it's crazy, man, that it's just blossomed and continued to grow, supply and demand, and here you are like 5 years down the road, and this is what I do. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
And it's so fun because now I'm in a position in my journey where I can like, okay, I've learned a lot over the years. I've seen a lot of companies come and go. I've seen the market. I've tested things out. I know what people like, what they respond to. So really just kind of adjusting where I'm at to get to that point where I'm positioned well to succeed with the brand. So
yeah, totally. Yeah, it's been super fun to experiment with like making my own beard oils recently, and like pretty straightforward process. Like I just watched a couple YouTube videos on it and just kind of followed those steps, and I've made 12 bottles of beard oil in the last couple weeks.
Right. So it's not hard. It's not hard to make a beard oil. That's anybody can start a company with making and having scents and having a blend that works well. What's hard is running it as a business. That's where it becomes hard. Promoting
100%.
yourself, networking, marketing, setting up emails, building out a website, constantly being creative and coming out with new content, new offers. You know, that's where you get into, you know, having to buy bigger equipment to be more efficient and making space for it. And supply and demand, you know, always being ahead of your customers, you know, like having more bottles and jars and everything on hand than what's going out the door, so you don't ever hit, you know, it just stinks to go to a website, out of stock.
Yeah, totally.
But you know, you're trying to stay on top of that. And that's what, you know, it's the hustle that goes into all of that. It's not any Joe Schmo can blend a couple of carriers and say, okay, I like peppermint, I like orange, I like vanilla. Shake it up and say, yeah, it needs a little bit more orange or vanilla. Okay, I have a really good beard oil. That's not what people are paying for.
Yeah, totally.
It's the whole company of like building a brand is really like what people are paying for. That's the premium price point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's a fun thing.
I wouldn't trade it for the world though, man. This is like this is my dream life at this point, and
that's awesome.
It's like it's just gonna keep getting better because I keep learning, and that's the thing. Learning, unlearning. Yeah, you have to like melt a little bit of that, rub it on the wrists, and like warm it up a little bit, kind of bring that smell out. It's great.
Yeah. I love these containers too.
Yeah,
it's like
just fun to click it.
Yep. And like I've tried a few other solid clones, but I like this container the best so far.
Okay.
It looks cool. It's got like some tactile kind of feedback to it. Like it's easy to open.
For sure. And that was something I was thinking about changing actually. Was the packaging on the solid cologne, and I took a little poll one day, and it was like, no, don't, like no.
Yeah, good
These
call.
are so cool. I love it. And I'm like, well, I was just gonna put it in like a chapstick tube.
Oh, okay.
You can just like swipe it on your neck, keep it in your pocket, and you don't have to worry about touching it and having it on your fingers or something. And then like you go pick up a chicken nugget, or you wipe your eye. You know, you have something in your eye, and you still have like residue, because that does happen. You know.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, or like you wipe your mouth or something. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, just cologne on my hands is still there, you know. So I mean, it's like you just kind of have to put it on at your sink, get a little bit of soap between the fingers, you know, and rinse that off before you go on about your day, because it'll stay with you, you know.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely be testing these out. along with the other stuff. Yeah.
For sure, dude. I'm excited
Really
to get some feedback, man.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted. But yeah, this has been a good chat. Really excited to start testing these out. Keep posted. I'm going to be doing, actually probably right after this, doing some product photos. I'm posting those probably next week, most likely.
Right,
so I usually don't post any photos on the weekend. Yeah, thanks for joining me. It's been good chat as usual.
Man. Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm about to prep the room here and probably make a batch of beard wash.
Nice.
So
fun times.
All right. We'll talk to you later, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll see you.
Cool. Thanks everybody for watching.